Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Now if you see my face for the first time, hi, my name is Joy Ero and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber currently living here in Dubai, UAE, and I am a mom of 2 boys. So in today's video I am going to be sharing, guys, how motherhood has changed my life. And if this is something that you want to hear, please do keep on watching. So the first way that motherhood has changed my life, guys, before I continue, if you are hearing any sound, is the sound of my AC. It's currently like 30 something, almost 40 something degrees Celsius right now, and it's so hot. The weather is so hot, so we need our AC, okay? So just pardon any sound you are hearing. Is definitely my AC, and my older son is sitting here, so you might hear 1 or 2 little sounds, so just please pardon every sound you're hearing. So guys, the very first point is empathy. Okay, ever since I became a mom, I now see other women who are pregnant or who have babies, who have children, in another way. You know, before when I see people who are pregnant, women who are pregnant, it doesn't matter if I see 10, I say a word of prayer for them in my heart. This woman, you are going to deliver safely like the Hebrew women. I do this a lot, like it's something I grew up doing. But when I became a mom, it now became bigger and better and stronger, my empathy. Like the other day I was in the mall and I saw a woman with 4 kids, and I looked around and these babies were just like, I can say there are 4 of them are under 6. Okay, and I looked around and I didn't see her with any maid. I was like, oh my god. I was just like, how is she coping? How is she taking care of these children? You know, with just these 2 that I have, guys, I know what I'm going through now. With somebody who has 4 under 6, it's just like I can just really empathize. And this is something that motherhood has actually brought out in me. Like I can relate more. When I call my friends that have kids, I ask them, how are you doing? How are your kids? So, you know, there are certain questions, there are certain ways I relate to them now that I actually don't do before, because now I understand what having children can actually, how stressful it can actually be. Even though it's a blessing, how really stressful having kids can actually be. So empathy is something that I've learned being a mom. So the next thing that motherhood has taught me is inner strength, you guys. Multitasking, inner strength. Like I can't believe that I am the same person that is doing all these things now. Before, my father and my mother can bear me witness. My dad used to say he does not know how I'm going to be able to be a mom, how I'm going to cope with having my children. But now, see, by the grace of God, I've been going on strong for how many years now. I am somebody who I don't like to stress. I don't like work. I don't like chores. Okay, maybe because I'm an only child, so I have a lot of privileges. I don't like to stress myself. But these days, I see myself doing things that I am cooking, I am attending to my baby, I am editing a video. You know, I'm doing so many things at the same time. Sometimes I see myself in one particular minute carrying my baby with one hand, making pounded yam with the other hand, doing like multitasking is something that I have learned being a mother. You cannot wait for, okay, let me do this one first, then go and do this one. No, you just have to do so many things at the same time so that you can actually finish all you need to do, and you know, everybody will be happy. So multitasking and is something that I've learned. I didn't know I had this strength in me. I didn't know I was able to push on like this. Multitasking is something that I have learned being a mother. The inner strength, the resilience. Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, girl, I'm proud of you. You're doing well. You're doing so well. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like there are not days that I feel like I don't want to. In fact, there are days I just feel unmotivated. I don't want to do anything. But most of the time, let me say 90% of the time, I'm up on my game. It's something that I'm grateful to God for inner strength and the ability to multitask. Is something that I've learned being a mom. So the next thing that motherhood has taught me is I am now more selfless. Yes, guys, like I'm now more, you know, it's no more about me and me again. My children now comes first. Okay, there are certain things that I want to spend my money on, certain things that I need. I find myself putting those things back and putting the needs of my kids in front, and how to make them better, how to make, you know, how to give them a more better life, how to make them have the things that they should have as children. Not only to my children, to other people also. I'm more selfless. Like somebody can tell me that, oh, I need help, you know, my kids I need help. I want to like leave what I'm doing and go assist them, because I know how before they can actually ask for that help, it's something that they really need. So I'm now more selfless, more giving, more open, more free, and it's something that I've learned being a mom. So the next thing that being a mom has taught me is to appreciate my parents' very, very much, especially my mom. Now I understand why my mom sometimes used to spank me, used to, you know, discipline me. But my mom was a disciplinarian in the between my parents. My dad used to my dad pampered me too much, but my mom is the one that, you know, even though you are the only child, I will not leave you to just be rotting. I'm going to straighten you. And thank you so much, mom. Now I appreciate her more, because if she had just left me to have everything that I wanted whenever I wanted it, you know, I wouldn't have been this person that I am today. Fine, I know I was spoiled, but at least to an extent she did an amazing job. And now I really understand what she was trying to do, trying to imbibe these things, is selflessness. I remember there are times where my mom, she will deprive herself of so many things just so that I can have good things, so that I can be comfortable. Even while I was in university, like every 2 weeks my mom sends me money. If she's not sending, I am going to Lagos to meet her. You know, she did so much, and I'm very grateful now. I really appreciate her more now, especially when I was pregnant. She came for omugwo. She was, even though she was tired, she was sick, she made sure that I'm okay, cooked for me, clean. You know, I appreciate my parents more now. I now look at them and, like, you know, the kind of conversations we have now is deeper and more, I don't know how to put it, but I really appreciate them more now. Motherhood has opened my eyes to know that these people, you know, they put in so much sacrifices, so much effort to give me a better life, and I'm very grateful. And this is something that motherhood has actually taught me. So the next thing that motherhood has taught me is sleep and parenting and motherhood. They are not 5 and 6. They are parallel lines. Like, I cannot remember when I had 5 hours sleep straight. Like, even when sometimes my husband takes care of the kids and tell me go and rest, I still wake up 1 hour later and I'm like, I still feel like a baby is crying, or somebody wants something, or, you know, that's reflex. Like, I've not been able to sleep well. I've not been able to sleep well ever since I became from the very minute I found out I was pregnant. Even before I gave birth, I have not had a full 5 hours sleep straight. No. So sleep deprivation is something that motherhood has actually made me to understand that, see, you cannot be sleeping the way we wake before. We just sleep 8 hours, 10 hours. You are sleeping, you are deep sleep. No, in this motherhood business, it's zero sleep. But we still thank God and we are grateful for it anyways. So the next thing that motherhood has taught me is to be better financially, guys. Like, this whole particular thing, like, I want to be on top of my game. I want to be able to earn well so that I can support my children financially one way or the other. You know, it pushes me. There are times where I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't just even feel like doing anything. But I find myself, because of the passion, the fact that I don't want to disappoint these children, I don't want them to grow up tomorrow and I'm not able to stand for them financially, it pushes me to want to do more. It pushes me on days where I'm unmotivated, days where I feel like I don't want to do anything. It makes me get up and, you know, that fire, that push in me, go push, work hard, try this, do that, do this, improve. So it makes me want to improve my finances, want to do more so that I can make more money and be able to support them. You guys will agree with me that you feel good when you are able to do certain things for your kids. Like, your kids go out and they see something that they like and tell you, oh, daddy, mommy, I want this, and you, without sweat, you just put your hands in your pocket and you buy it for them. The joy they have, you know, it makes you feel good. I don't know, but everybody wants to be able to give their kids good things, right? So that alone pushes me, and I pray that God should bless our hustle and give us good success financially and otherwise, so that we can actually give our children the very best. Because amen, just say amen in the comment section. So the next point is pray more. Like, motherhood has taught me that, see, prayers can never be enough. Now I understand, because growing up, my mom used to be someone who prays a lot for me and for the family. Now I understand why she prays so much, because when you are a mom, you have responsibilities to your children. They look up to you. You need to be active in your prayer life. And to be honest, I am very not satisfied with my prayer life right now. I'm not going to come here to lie and say, oh, I pray 20 times a day, I pray 10 hours a day, I am very spiritual. No, I'm not going to come here and lie. In my prayer life, I am not where I want to be, because before I became a mom, I think I was more active in my prayer life. I used to pray longer hours, pray more often. But since I became a mom, my prayer life has not gotten to that place where I would say I am completely happy, because sometimes when I want to pray, my kids are distracting me and all that, so it gets on the way. But I believe that prayers is something that as a mom, as a mother, we should do, because these kids, they are very, very small, they are very fragile. It's our responsibility to, you know, actually cover them in prayers and all that. So motherhood has taught me that I should not just relax and say, oh, these kids will be fine. I need to be there to, you know, pray for them and do all these things for them. And I'm still working on trying to improve my prayer life, because there are no excuses anyways, because the devil is working 247, looking, the enemy is working everywhere looking for who to devour. So we need to cover these children with the blood of Jesus. So the next point I'm going to be sharing is body appearance. My body and my appearance. Guys, my body has changed in so many ways. I did a video a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why I've not edited and uploaded that video talking about my postpartum body, and I think somebody actually requested for that video, and I don't know why I have not edited that video yet. I will try and edit it and upload my postpartum body. My body has changed in so many ways. This is not how I used to be with my first baby. Yes, after my pregnancy, my stomach, in fact, the whole details will be in that video. Let me not talk too deep. Let me talk about my appearance now. Okay, before I became a mom, I used to be someone who is very conscious of how I look. I love to dress nicely, I love to slay, I love to pep. Oh my god, you guys get me. I love to dress well, I love to look pink, I love to look good, I love my nails to be done, my hair, I always change my hair every week. Like if I'm going to church on Sunday, I'm not carrying the hair I carried last week to church. You know, I'm that kind of a person who is very particular about my looks, about how I dress, about how, you know, I just love fashion. So but when I became a mom, guys, and I want to go out and I have short time to leave the house, I need to pack my diaper back, I need to do that, I need to do that. Which time do I have to make up? Which time do I have to be matching? Is this shirt going to match this shoe, or is this heel? I stopped wearing high heels for a very long time, because I cannot carry a baby and wear high heels. I don't know how people do it. I respect them, okay? I'm not cut out like that from that fabric. I've not been able to, you know, it's not like I just let myself go, because you cannot just let yourself go because you're not a mom. You still need to put in effort, at least where you can. Now what I do is I changed my fashion, I changed the way I dress. There are certain things I used to wear before that were a big tight, show up my figure. Now I dress in a different way. I wear loose clothes that have style, but they are not so snug on my body, so that, you know, can hide some certain things that I'm not comfortable with, you know, putting it out there. So I changed my fashion, and I'm not saying that it's going to remain like this forever. Yeah, a time will come when my kids will grow up and be a little bit more independent, and I will have time for myself more. But for right now, I need to tweak out things, how to still look good. It won't be like I'm stressing myself too much. So it is what it is. You guys get what I'm saying. In case my communication is not passing across, please pardon me. You get what I'm saying. So the final thing that motherhood has taught me is to lean on God, like trust God more often, like with every single thing. Every single thing is to completely lean on God and not just on my own understanding, because being a mom is something that, you know, sometimes it can affect you mentally. Some people go through postpartum depression, which I actually went through, and a lot of things. But when you have Christ, when you lean on God and you learn to take one day at a time, cast your cares and your burdens on God, you know, it makes life better for me. I don't know about any other person. It's one way that when things are bothering me, I just, instead of trying to do this or call this or do, I just first of all go to God in prayers. Just spend 2 minutes, Father, please see how I'm feeling, take control, you know, and I end up feeling better. So trusting God with every single thing, what my kids are going to eat today, what they're going to wear, how they're going to, you know, trusting God with everything is just the way forward for me, and it's something that I am enjoying every day. I stress less now. I don't worry about things too much like I used to. I just can't carry those things and hand over to God, and I receive peace of mind, and you know, everybody's okay at the end of the day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please comment down below, like the video, share, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And guys, please let me know if you are a mom and the challenges or what motherhood has taught you. Please, I would like to also hear your own in the comment section. I would love to read from you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, and stay blessed.